We are trying for making carbon calculation both in terms of embodied and operational mandatory in all our studies. Embodied means what it had been used for production and shipment, construction, installation, etc. And operational means how much carbon footprint is required for functional purpose or operational purpose after installation has been completed. And next point is shift studios from concept driven to performance driven design. It is more or less self-explanatory. Next is introduction of design build and real construction exposure. We usually take some real life projects and in some cases go for prototyping, and particularly we have a bureau which goes for real life projects which are being implemented, and our faculties are engaged and our fresh graduates are also embedded there, engaged there, and sometimes students are given exposure in terms of exhibitions, seminars and different lectures. And we need to integrate low carbon materials like bamboo, earth and their derivatives. And next comes embed climate and sustainability across all years, not as electives. And finally, link studio projects with real sites and community needs. I need to add some words on that because all of our projects, particularly from level 2 to level 5, we have real sites, real clients, sometimes real clients, and particularly our context is the climate of Bangladesh and other parameters, natural and artificial. So briefly we can just mention that we are working with real parameters, real problems, and so our community needs are well evaluated as well. What do we actually achieve finally? We are switching from representation to performance, then speculation to prototyping, and finally not as a static repository of knowledge but a systematic dynamic thinking. Well, it has got 3 parts, and the first one is research. This will develop and validate low carbon materials and construction methods. This is the part of research which is being conducted in different parts, particularly in academia. Second is studios, where we test and apply research in realistic design scenarios. This is again being performed in academia. And finally, the industry collaboration, that is to provide data, materials and implementation pathways. And this is where we really lacking right now, and we are gradually coming up through different collaborative activities. And this should be processed through joint pilot projects to demonstrate feasibility and scale. And finally, the internship focused on sustainable construction practices should be promoted as much as possible. Well, we are always futuristic and adaptive to the changing world, particularly the recent challenges regarding the climate change. And we are thinking and working on increasing integration of environmental design, energy efficiency and climate responses in studios, design studios. And we want to include courses on sustainability, building science and environmental systems. And we are giving emphasis on context responsive and passive design strategies. And we are gradually moving towards measurable performance, particularly on energy, comfort and materials. And we are trying to pave the future for stronger focus on carbon accounting, interdisciplinary teaching, and net zero designs. And we have national and international collaborations for this type of research and design activities. And we are gradually doing expansions of research practice, linking in different linkages and live projects, which are being implemented in different parts of Bangladesh. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers and other collaborators and supporting organizations for initiating and organizing such a competition for the students, and definitely it has got deep impact on our purpose for low carbon construction materials. Well, to be very specific, this competition will provide a platform to test ideas beyond academic grading systems. It will connect students with industry, stakeholders, and policymakers. It will highlight scalable and implementable solutions. And it will also encourage evidence-based and performance-driven possibilities. It will act as pilot incubator for real-world application, and finally, create visibility and momentum for low-carbon practices.